Hi, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Is the BET Award still on? That ceremony was long, but there were so many great highlights. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. Now we're going to know. Let's hug. We're going to need it. By the time Kirk Franklin came on, I had to switch to social media. And this is what I said to myself. You're going to catch the highlights on social media. So if you've missed anything and you've heard between YouTube and social media, they got you covered. It was very long. It was over 4 hours. And that's a long time to be watching an award show. It was very long. By the time Kirk Franklin came on, I was so tired. If I had even thought it was going to be that long, I would have had my pajamas on and just be ready for bed. Because you're trying to get ready, for bed, but watch the show. You don't want to miss anything. If anything, BET did extremely well on social media because there were many sites that carried some of the greatest moments, and some of those greatest moments included Jamie Foxx. As he told his story and gave his thanks, and you saw the gratitude. You saw the gratitude in him. Because when you go through a major health scare and you live to see the other side, there's a gratefulness and appreciation for life that you have. The stroke he suffered, he almost died. The brain bleed. But he's doing well, and he's grateful and thanking his family and those around him and those who have been important in his life. Jamie's Icon Award acceptance speech was everything. Another great one was Kirk Franklin, which I had to catch on social media because they saved it to the end. What I love about Kirk Franklin, he's not going to let you take a stick and beat him over the head. Where I talk about, or where he talks about mistakes in his life. And he says, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect Christian. Not a perfect dad. He was adopted at the age of 4. But when you don't know love and nurturing, when you become a parent, you're a teenager, you won't know how to give that love back. I'm so glad that relationship between him and his firstborn is progressing and healing, because it was a lot, and he admits he didn't do a lot of things right. But I think when you can own up, see, this is the thing about mistakes. He's not a blamer. Make a mistake, own up to it. Own up to it immediately. Claim it immediately. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I love his spirit. I love how he speaks. And Kirk Franklin's so deserving. He was really funny when he says, I can't even sing. And you know what I never thought about? He can't sing. He's just like the hype man, the choir leader, bringing everybody together, playing the piano. It was a great set. Now, I'm still confused on how Glorilla won a gospel award. I was like, but a butt was just out earlier in the evening. We're going to talk about the lip singing. We're going to talk about, because I need to know your thoughts on the BET Awards. Snoop Dogg coming out with Uncle Charlie and others was another highlight. Mariah Carey, was she or was she not lip singing? She could have been. A lot of people are saying that she was. Mariah is Mariah. At this point, Mariah is Mariah. She ain't doing a bunch of dancing. She's not doing a bunch of moving around. Mariah is Mariah, and that is what you're going to get. She did her new song with Rakim, and it'll be interesting to see how it's received. Even though, according to a lot of your comments, you really liked that new Mariah Carey song. Kevin Hart, y'all know I ain't never going to say nothing bad about Kevin, but I love the bit with the cherries, and he was acting like he was Usher. There were some good bits, and he worked very hard last night. The 106 & Park thing kind of fell apart because AJ Calloway, he and Free back in the day, he got stuck in the air and he couldn't even get there. With the weather a mess across the country, you take a flight. You don't know if you're going to get to your destination on time. The other young lady, Roxy, she wasn't there because of her prior work commitment. So that part kind of was like, I think people wanted to see AJ and Free together. Now, Jennifer Hudson during the Jamie Foxx tribute. First of all, Babyface came out, then Tank came out. Jennifer Hudson, her voice filled that entire auditorium. One of the most amazing voices. Say what you want about Jennifer Hudson. That woman could sing. And I wonder what's going to happen when Jennifer gets her Icon Award. She's going to have to get up there and sing herself. Because these girls with the whispering and talking and low singing, they can't do Jennifer Hudson justice. Child, Jennifer Hudson blew everybody away last night. I loved that whole Jamie Foxx and the Stars coming out to pay tribute. One thing that Bow Wow did, Bow Wow proved to everybody that he was that dude in the 2000s. Bow Wow was good. He did that song that I love that him and Ciara did. Or probably because they dated. Ciara did not do that song with him, but it would have been nice nostalgic moment. But Bow Wow handled his own and proved I was the dude in the 2000s. What did you like? What didn't you like? I did not like the Quincy Jones tribute. Out of those three guys, only one could sing, and that was Luke James. It was horrible. One guy couldn't even hear him. His voice all deep. I was like, what's he doing? Wait. You know how old you are when you find yourself saying, well, who that? Who's that? Who are they? And you annoy everyone around you when you keep saying, well, who are they? I loved Leon Thomas because I remember him when he was on the Nickelodeon show Victorious. If you had kids, and they're from that age when that show was hot, he came here to the radio station at WDAS. I kept looking at him. I was like, why do I know you? He was like, I was on TV, Nickelodeon, and I was like, oh, he's the guy that does the song Mutt. And he sang on the show, but I was like, why do I know you? It just looked so familiar. And that was him. What else? I love Doechii. I think she should have won. What did she win? She won the best female rapper. But I think she could have easily won the best new artist. Doechii, I love her rhyming style. She actually made me sit up and like pay attention. I saw her months ago and I said, this young lady is good. Now Glorilla's doing a lot. There's a lot of, the wigs are nice, but there's a lot of lip singing going on there. Everybody ain't rapping and dancing and bouncing and doing their little thing all at the same time. But all in all, I liked it, but it was long. And I'm wondering when they re-air it, will they do edits? But if you want to see, you're like, I've heard about it, I didn't see it. Child, social media and YouTube has got you covered. Just put in BET Awards 2025. BET. One thing I did miss. They used to have the actors and the athletes and all these people there. So I know Chris Brown won and Kendrick Lamar won. I know that SZA won. I don't know why she didn't go to the stage. I know our Eagles quarterback, Jalen Hurts, won Sportsman of the Year. But those things, it was more of like a music show, even as long as it was. And Lizzo is skinny. They did a shot of Lizzo. I was like, oh my gosh. She was, Lizzo skinny. She wasn't playing. She must don't eat at all. But yeah, the new look of Lizzo. But what did you guys think? I know Tisha Campbell. They were like, you really look good, Tisha. What are you doing? She admitted to getting sagging skin removed. They call it a mommy makeover, where you're done having kids and stuff like that. So it's all on you, and you get certain parts of your body tweaked, and they call it a mommy makeover. Let's move over to Diddy. We're in week 5 of the trial. What would happen, because they've been trying to claim a mistrial forever, he wouldn't get off. It wouldn't mean guilty or innocent, but they would probably retry him again. They're claiming that the people that are getting on their stand are perjuring themselves and doing a bunch of lying. Good news for Bobby Brown. He's reclaimed the rights to his music. Good news for him. Whoopi Goldberg, she didn't take Ozempic. I think she took Mounjaro. But they're saying she's got Ozempic lips. Now, Cameron, don't get mad at me. I was just reading the article. It's when you get wrinkles around your lips from excessive skin. There's all kind of things. The Ozempic teeth, lips, feet, face. It's all these new things. Get well, Coach Prime. Deion Sanders, they say, had become ill, so we wish him good luck. He'll be ready in time for the new college football season. And get ready for a 5th Power spinoff. What are you talking about, Auntie? Well, Joseph Sikora, who played Tommy, Michael Rainey Jr., who played Tariq, are going to be joining forces in a new Power series. Now, I don't know if this is a prequel, in between, something they make up. I don't know. I just hear that a new 5th Power spinoff is on the way. Leave your questions and comments because I did ask a lot. Subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss anything. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And thanks so much for joining us. It's Curls. It's Scoop. Time to make you laugh sometime or make you think. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.